and welcome to the post-show Vans World Cup day number 3. Kaipo Guerrero along here with Ross Williams. And Ross, it was a big day of competition. The top seeds hit the water, and we have a lot of qualification stories as well.
Yeah, big stories going down. We had huge names, guys like Kelly, John, Gabriel, and of course we got our QS Warriors, guys that are trying to make that top 10. The waves, Kaipo, really fun. A couple of creepy waves over on the shallow part of the reef where we started seeing barrels in the mix. A little bit of everything today, but in general, sunset still creating some havoc for the boys.
Well, Ross, talk about the qualification story. One guy that's still in the qualification story is Jesse Mendes, and he's down there after a heat win with Peter Mel.
That's right, Jesse. Big heat for you to get through that one, knowing full well you got Jadson who advanced through. You're right behind him. You know that qualification series, and you've been in this position before. How are the nerves? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. First of all, thank God for another beautiful day and finishing the year with good waves, which makes us really happy because it was a really struggle year for us, for the QS. And yeah, you know, we know more than anyone about any points. If they're saying they don't know about points, they're lying because they're doing that every day and they know who needs to make, who needs to lose. It's not that you wanting people to lose. That's what I've learned the most from me. It's just wanting me to make heats, and that's how it's gonna get me there. And just been praying a lot and asking God to keep me calm and sending me waves. It's kind of a gamble. It's perfect, but it's very slow. And I started like not good, but I didn't care because I just wanted to get into rhythm, and it worked out for me. I got a 7, and then I just sat there and waited and kind of blocked and did what I need to do.
I mean, that's what I was going to ask you is, like, you know, you've been in this position before, and what did you learn from those past experiences to bring to here to get you to have that success, to get you on that championship tour? You
know, it's my problem's more a struggle, like, of being consistent. I've won a lot of events for my age, like big events. I won 2 primes and 1 smaller event, but it's always like I do one good one and go down. Do one good one, go down. I mean, a few downs and then one good one. And then I was just trying to keep my game, my momentum from Cascais, and it's been working. I lost, but I surfed well. I did what I had to do. Had kind of a hard heat in Haleiwa. People made it a 5 and 4, and I didn't have a 3 to get. Nothing came to me, but that's how it is. That's why surfing is so amazing, because you're dealing with something that you don't know what's going to happen. So it makes it more fun if you know how to think positive. And if you lose, it doesn't come waves to you. You got to keep positive because that's how it is.
Congratulations, you're on, and we get to see you on finals day. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. Yee.
Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Peter. And Jesse Mendes continues his qualification search for the 2017 World Tour. He took that win in Cascais. There's a big gentleman from Cascais, Frederico Moraes. He had a runner-up at the Hawaiian Pro to begin, and he's looking good here, Ross.
Yeah, Frederico, you know, these are prime examples who we just saw. Jesse Mendes, clutch performance, making it through. Same for Frederico. And here's the cool thing. For Frederico, he must feel pretty at ease right here in these types of waves. It's right up his alley. He's a big guy. He likes huge sections. Look at the fist pump right there. He knows how important that was, clutching onto that top 10.
Well, he's at 10 before this event, so he needs some performances here to get into the top 10 year-end. One guy that's already in that top 10, number 4, virtually guaranteed on the 2017 World Championship Tour. That guy's Ethan Ewing.
Yeah, Double E, sort of a protege, you know, comes from a surfing family. Everyone rips, so he's almost kind of born to be a championship tour surfer. He's only 17 years old, so he's got the entire future in front of him, and you could say that this came a little early for him. In fact, there's even rumors of him maybe declining and waiting the year to mature, sort of like Taj Burrow back in the mid-90s. But I think for Ethan Ewing, everyone loves the way he surfs. Again, had a clutch performance today, made it through. He didn't need the points, but he is looking very solid, sitting at 4th, as you mentioned.
Well, as we got into the post-show, Ross, we were talking about the waves being great today, high-performance surfing going down, and we can take a look at some of the top waves of the day.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch. Again, smaller than yesterday, so you know, we were allowed to see bigger maneuvers and a variety, a couple of sneaky barrels in there, but look at their ratings right there.
Yeah, there's the cut line at Frederico Moraes, Ryan Calnan, Bino Lopez, he's out. Ian Govea continues on. Leo Fioravanti, he's out. Ethan Ewing still going, Kanoa Igarashi, Joan Duru, and Conor O'Leary all looking good for 2017 Championship Tour. These are the guys on the bubble right here, Ross.
Yeah, so Thomas Hermes, we saw him go down yesterday, so brutal for him. He's going to get passed by a bunch of guys. Jadson Andre, clutch performance today. Kaipo, one of my favorite guys to watch, especially when the pressure is on, always wearing emotions on his sleeve. So pay attention to all these names right here, especially for the Hawaiian, Ezekiel Lau, a lot of people's favorite to do well in this event.
Yep, yeah, as you can see from that top 20 list, tomorrow, finals day, well, potentially tomorrow, is going to be a big day for those QS Warriors. It's all going to come to a climax here at Sunset Beach. But let's take a look at some of the top rides from today. We saw some ripping going on, Ross.
Billy Kay, kind of flexing on this wave. Check him out. He kind of squats through his turns, and it's a power move right there, flexing through it. This one's right in front of John's face. Kind of arcs right through it, even leaning back. Watch his right arm. It goes up in the air. It's actually his left arm, and it gives just a little friendly shower to John. That's a 9.07. Solid from Billy.
John Florence. Everybody loves John hashtag, and everyone loves his surfing here. A 9.77 for the North Shore native with great surfing like that. I love the water angle, just giving you a feel. Look at the flexibility that this guy has. Bending through maneuvers like that, 9.77, and a roar from the crowd is shaper John Peisel enjoying that.
Yeah, pretty cool. And there's different ways to get huge scores. We saw John just performing into a near 10, and then there's this absolute gift rack barrel right here. Look at the surprise on Ricardo Christie's face. He's like, wait, is this thing barreling? Over deep water, seemingly impossible. One of the best barrels we saw all day. And Ricardo Christie getting a 9.3. Well-deserved, Kaipo.
Oh, look at that vision. Then there was Tori Meister, FBI from the Big Island, but spends a lot of time where Pops lives here at Sunset Beach and gaffed into a couple of big turns for a 9.27. Way up in the excellent range for Tori Meister, and he's going to make it to finals day with great surfing like that.
Yeah, Tori was absolutely fired up. And then not quite in a 9-point range, but Koa Smith, you gotta love that. Big old hook right in a sassy section. That thing was scooped out underneath him. And Koa delivering it good. So a pretty impressive performance from him. Again, 8.9 right here. These are the top rides of the day, Kaipo.
Well, great performances today, Ross. Great surfing by the entire field. But we know this venue, Sunset Beach, has so many different personalities. We've seen a lot of its personalities already in 3 days of competitions. A lot of stuff can happen out here.
That's exactly right, Kaipo. We had Dr. Jekyll, you know, it was big and scary, and tomorrow's going to be Mr. Hyde. So we're looking at potentially head-high waves, but don't fret. Tomorrow's going to be on the point. It's going to be on shallower water. So the word around camp is everyone's actually happy about it. It's going to be organized. It's going to be easier to compete, more predictable, Kaipo. So, you know, a little less stress on the competitors.
Well, let's take a closer look at Sunset Beach with the GoPro breakdown with Nathan Florence.
My name is Nathan Florence, and we're down here at Sunset Beach. Sunset Beach is one of the main spots everyone comes to surf when they come to North Shore. It's one of the Triple Crown events, and also one of the hardest spots to surf and navigate because it has such a huge lineup. Well, most people think of Sunset as the big right-hander kind of point break deal, but Sunset actually, it breaks at almost any size. And we have the inside valves area that a lot of the kids surf. We all grew up surfing it when we were younger. And then as the size picks up, we move out to Sunset Point, a kind of bully little right-hander. And then of course it gets bigger and turns into that big barreling right. Good place for an event because it's actually a super challenging lineup because the lineup is so big. Also, the place goes off. When the conditions are right, it's just this long, open face, barrel inside right. That's just insane for everyone to surf.
Well, there you go. Good insight from Nathan Florence on Sunset Beach. We've had 3 days of competition. We have one more day left. Ross Williams, your thoughts going into a potential final day tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow there's going to be a couple of cool things to look at. First of all, you got your big names, guys like Kelly, John Gabriel, who want to kind of flex on the field, but we really want to focus on guys like Ezekiel Lau, guys like Jadson Andre, who are fighting to get on the championship tour, or for Jadson to keep his position on tour. So there's a lot of different storylines to focus on tomorrow.
Well, stick with us as we're going to check out some of the highlights from today. We may be back on tomorrow morning, 7:30. We're going to be making the call, but please enjoy these highlights from day 3 of the Vans World Cup of Surfing. Kaipo Girl, along with Ross Williams.
Yeah, Kipes.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
There's still high-quality Sunset Beach out there, and this is a last seeded round, the round of 64.
Kemper showing incredible rail work already on this wave. His third blistering turn. John Florence gets the crowd on their feet with his opening slash. Vertical snap. Toledo now coming alive.
Good job. Well done, Cohen.
Pedro Medina with a blistering backhand whip.
Jadson Andre and his Championship Tour 2017 hopes continue on. David Silva smashes off the top.
Lacamere to straighten out. That is pure.
Likes it.